Okay. Hey, everyone. Hey. Hey, squad, just come on in. Come on in. So, by the title, you can tell exactly what we're going to be talking about, right? So, we're going to be talking about. By the title, you can tell exactly what we're going to. There we go. Okay. So, we're going to be talking about the biggest life insurance myths that could cost you everything. The biggest life insurance myths that can cost you everything. So, come on in, come on in, come on in. Okay, you guys. So, first of all, if you think insurance is only for old or rich people, you've been lied to. That's number one. Okay. So most people don't realize they actually need it until it's too late. And so I'm exposing five of the biggest myths. Well, I would say five, yes, five of the biggest life insurance myths that are keeping you and your family unprotected. Okay. So I have my notes here. So if y'all see me looking down, it's because I have my notes. And again, let me just introduce myself. My name is Nikki, No Limit Nikki, and I help families secure life solutions. So again, today we're going to talk about the five myths, life insurance myths that could cost you everything. It can cost your family everything. Uh-oh. I'm dropping phones over here, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So let's talk about it. So, myth number one, I'm too young. I don't need life insurance yet. I'm too young, but I don't need life insurance yet. Okay, so can I tell y'all something? Let me tell y'all a little secret. The younger you are, the cheaper the policy. Let me tell you let me say it again for the people in the back. The younger you are, the cheaper the policy is, you guys. Always remember this. Your life insurance policy rate, that monthly premium or quarterly premium or annual premium, however you pay your life insurance policy, it is always going to be based off of age and health. Age and health. One and two. Age and health. So it's always going to be based off of age and health. So I'll just say this. There's times when somebody be like, hey, can you give me a discount? A discount on what? Life insurance policy. What? No, it's based off of your age and your health. Okay, so I just wanted to let everybody know that. So, for an example, let's just say you're a 25-year-old and you're a non-smoker, and your premium is going to be different than versus a 50-year-old non-smoker. That 50-year-old is going to be paying double your premium. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know that. Now, let's just say you're a 25-year-old non-smoker and then you have another 25-year-old smoker and they both want the same coverage amount. Guess who premium is going to be higher? Is it going to be the 25-year-old non-smoker or the 25-year-old smoker? Y'all guess. Yeah. The 25-year-old smoker, that premium amount is going to be higher than a non-smoker because if you are a tobacco smoker, you're automatically classified as a risk because you're a smoker. And we all know what happens when people smoke, what can the effects of the cause and effects of smoking tobacco, right? So that is the reason why. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. So again, if you are, let's just say if you are under the age of 40 and don't have life insurance, make sure you go ahead and get it because again, the older we are, the more it is, the more expensive it is. Let me plug my laptop up. All right, cool beans. Okay, so now we have myth number two. Life insurance is too expensive. Is it really too expensive or is it that you don't want to make it a priority? I'm just going to keep it real, you guys. So people spend like $50 a month on streaming services. And don't get life insurance. People spend $50 a month on buying buying liquor. People spend $50 a month on buying illegal Uggs. Y'all know what I'm talking about. People spend $50 a month on buying junk food, on eating out. But you can spend $50 a month on protecting your family. What can $50 a month get? What kind of coverage can $50 a month get you? It can get you a lot of coverage, to be completely honest with you. But again, it's based on what is comfortable for you. It's based on your affordability, and also is based on what? Your age and your health. Okay. So let's just say this, for an example, a term life policy, most term life policies cost between $20 to $30 a month. So that's pretty much like $1 a day, depending on exactly how much coverage you want. And again, a term life policy is a policy where you can get a large amount of coverage for the cheaper price. However, there's a caveat. And here's the thing, if you get a term policy, your policy will expire, hence the word term, terminate. So your policy will expire. Also, understand this, that if you have a term policy, let's just say you get a term policy while you're young and it continues to renew over a period of time, when you are older, when you're double that age, the premium is going to increase too, because it's not permanent, it's going to expire. So my suggestion, I'm always going to suggest this, is to have a combination of term insurance, whole life, and accidental. Why whole life? Because it's permanent. The premium stays the same. The premium will never cancel or expire. The only time it does that is like if you let it lapse. And also, whole life builds cash value. So if you want more information, drop down below in the comment section, and I'll be able to go into more detail. I'll be able to go into the difference between whole life and term. And then accidental coverage, just to let everybody know, is contingent upon if you pass away due to an accident, but it's going to give you more coverage. Like an accidental policy for $200,000 can be roughly $16 a month. So that's $4 a week for a $200,000 policy, but that's only in the event if you pass due to an accident. So let's just say you have a $200,000 policy, accidental policy. You may have let's just say $100,000 term policy, and you have like a $30,000 whole life policy to take care of the funeral and final expenses, right? So that's like what? 300 and what did I say with the whole life policy? 30,000. So that's $330,000 of coverage for $50 to protect your family. Are y'all saying that y'all, because right now your family is not getting zero? God forbid, if something was to happen to you right now or tonight, your family is not getting zero. And another thing, why would you want to gamble your family's livelihood? Why would you want to do that? So life insurance is not too expensive. It's all about exactly what do you find that is essential at the end of the day. Life insurance is essential. That's how I look at it. Add that is another bill. And I'm just being honest with you, okay? So $1 a day to secure your family, or would you rather risk leaving your family with nothing? So yes. So make sure y'all secure your family. Comment below and comment below secure. Secure your family, you guys. Secure your family. Okay, so let's talk about the third myth. And the third myth is I have life insurance through my job. I'm good. So let's just do a reality check right now, because I don't know. First of all, I don't watch the news like that. However, I do know what's going on. I have close family members and friends that work in the government, work with government agencies. They see everything. They on the front line. And let's just say right now, first of all, there's never been a such thing as job security. And now today, I believe now people are starting to understand that there's no such thing as job security at all anymore. So if you are currently employed and your company is offering life insurance, take it. By all means, take it. Go ahead and get it, because you're within a group policy. So as long as you're within a group policy, your premium is probably not even $1, or it's probably going to be less than $2 or $3. Or if they have a plan where you can invest your whole family, it may be like $3 or $4 or $5 taken out of the check. So it's cheap through your group, because you're within a group policy. So take it. You guys take it. However, if you quit, if you get fired, if you change jobs, guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose that life insurance policy. You do not have any control over that policy at all. You are not the policy holder. Let me say that again. You're not the policy holder. You have no control over it. You can't take that. Now, there are times when companies will actually, they suggest that their employees actually seek insurance outside of the job. And so they may have what they call a third party, where if you want to, you can contact a company and they'll have your agent, like a representative. They'll come to you, schedule an appointment, XYZ. That is a thing. Not every company does it though. But I do know most Fortune 500 companies, if you're working with the Fortune 500 companies, they do have it where you can opt in as far as getting life insurance while you're on the job. Okay. Now, just to let y'all know, it's not like this company, I'm not going to say all companies, but majority of the companies are not going to pay out the death benefit right away. And there are stipulations. Like, let's just say let's just say your spouse is on a policy and your spouse has had health issues. Well, to be completely honest with you, it's a possibility, because your spouse had pre-existing health issues. God forbid if they pass away, that company, your job insurance, may not even pay for their death benefit, may not even pay for it. Or it could take a long period of time. It can take up to 6 months until you get the money. I mean, I know. So it depends on the situation. However, I do know for a fact that you are not the owner of that policy. You have no control over it. So at the end of the day, you're gambling, again, your family's livelihood, because even though you're paying into a policy, necessarily that doesn't mean that they're going to pay out. So make sure you always read the fine print. That's what I'll say. Okay. So the solution to this issue is get your own policy that follows you no matter where you go. No matter if you get if you switch and get another job, whether you move, get your own policy where you are the payer and the owner of that policy. Okay. All right. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about myth number 4. Okay. How much we have for time? Oh, we're making good time too. Myth number 4. I can just get life insurance later. I can just get life insurance later. Y'all hit the like button too. Go ahead and hit that like button for me, okay? While we're on this live, because what it does is that it helps promote the channel. So hit that like button and then comment below if you have any questions during this live. So myth number 4, I can just get life insurance later. Again, you guys, going back to the first myth, the life insurance rates goes up when you age. So let's just say right now, if you're watching this, and let's just say you are 40 years of age. If you wait until you're 45, life insurance is going to cost you more. If you wait until you're 50, life insurance is going to cost you more. If you wait till you're 60, life insurance is going to cost you more. If you wait till you're 70, life insurance is going to cost you more. Let me tell you something, y'all. Most life insurance companies will not insure you if you're 80 years of age. You're uninsurable at the age of 80, sometimes at 78. It depends on the company. And so don't wait until you're that old to get life insurance, because you're going to be uninsurable. And the later you wait, 9 times out of 10, when we get older, guess what? Unfortunately, there are health issues. Most people have health issues. So not only is it going to cost more because of your age, but if you're not completely 100% healthy, then you are labeled as a high risk, meaning that your policy can be rated. And what does that mean? That, well, not high risk, I'm sorry. You are rated you are a special risk, not high risk. Special risk is the correct term that my company uses. You are a special risk. So whenever someone is a special risk, they have underlying issues, guess what? The underwriting will approve you. They would say, hey, we approve you for this amount, but because you take XYZ medicine, instead of you paying the original premium that you was quoted, because this is like a healthy person premium, we're actually going to rate your policy and we're going to need you to pay an additional $30. So what are you going to say? You're going to get mad at the insurance company because you waited until you was older to get life insurance, and because you have health issues? Like, I understand everybody says, man, insurance in the insurance industry, they just take your money. And let's just be honest with you guys. We have to just be honest with ourselves. Whose fault is it that we're waiting until the last minute to get life insurance? Whose fault it is for, like, we can't just put the blame on insurance companies, like, we can't. We have to take accountability of ourselves, and we have to educate ourselves. So if you know somebody right now that is like they need to get life insurance, after this video, share this with that person. Share this video with that person. Say, hey, I love you. I need you to watch Nikki, and I need you to listen to what she's saying. You guys, no insurance company, I'm sorry, no insurance agent is trying to break your pockets, right? But for me, I can't speak for nobody else. I am very passionate about what I do. I understand the importance of life insurance. 7 years since I've been in the industry, I've had 5 death claims that I know of. I could have had more than 5 people that I personally wrote pass away that I don't know of, because I don't get that, just don't come across my desk as far as the death claims. But I can say 5 because personally their families contacted me directly because I needed to help them move on with the process and help file a death claim. So I know that. So I am very passionate about it. And whenever I meet a member, it is based off of what's comfortable for you, what's affordable for you. And everybody is not the same. I'm going to ask important questions to assess exactly where is the need for you right now. And that is just being honest with you, right? So going back to I can just get life insurance later. If you develop like health issues such as like diabetes, high blood pressure, you can possibly be denied life insurance, especially if you've been hospitalized within a certain time frame. Typically with my company, if you've been hospitalized within a year and it's due to if you've had surgery. Now outside, this is not related to if you've had a baby. So for all my ladies out there, if you've been hospitalized because you gave birth, this is not for you. I'm not talking about you, but I'm talking about these individuals that's actually had to have surgery, not outpatient surgery, but I'm talking about like you've been hospitalized because of your diabetes, because of high blood pressure, because of you had a heart attack or a stroke. Typically within that first year, you're going to be uninsurable, to be completely honest with you, or you will be rated. Your premium is going to be rated. So I just wanted to let y'all know that now. So do not wait until you're older. While you're young, while you're in good health, make sure you go ahead and get life insurance now, you guys. Please do it. Do it for your family, because life insurance is not for you. And that's another thing. People think life insurance is for the insured. No. Well, it can be if you get a whole life policy and you want to build cash value and you want to be able to borrow from your money and use that for, businesses later down the road, XYZ. Yes, it can be a living benefit only for whole life. But regardless of whatever life insurance you have, it's for your family. You have to think about this. Let's just say you're the primary breadwinner and you pass away. Your family is depending on you to go to work to generate income, right? So when you pass away, that all stops. You're not working anymore. You're not working anymore. So how's your family going to be able to continue to pay the rent, continue to pay utilities, the power bill? How's your family going to continue to pay that car note or put gas in the car? Shoot, put food on the table. You have to think about that, you guys. You have to think about it. Life insurance is not for you, it is for your family. Okay? And so now we made it to number 5. Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Myth number 5, I don't need life insurance if I'm single. I'm a single lady, I'm a single lady, I'm a single lady, I'm a single lady. I'm a single man, I'm a single man. Okay, you guys, I'm single. Just to let y'all know, I have life insurance on myself, okay? So I don't care if you're single, you're not single, you need life insurance, especially if you're single and you own a home, or especially if you're single and you have children, especially if you're just single, period. You may be renting, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Life insurance isn't just for families, okay? It covers the funeral costs and it even leaves a financial legacy. And what I mean by that is, let's just say you're single, you don't have no dependents, no nothing. Well, who's going to be responsible to take care of your funeral? Really think about that, you guys. Tomorrow's not promised to nobody. So think about who's going to take care of your funeral. Do you want an earth burial? Do you want cremation? If you want cremation, are you going to want to have a memorial? So if you are cremated, are you going to have a memorial? If you want an earth burial, what type of casket you want? Where do you want to be buried? What you want on your tombstone? Y'all, that costs money. I actually did a video. So after this live, go back and watch my video and we break down exactly how much it costs. I did a live last Friday, so it'll be Friday. I think Friday was what, the 22nd? 22nd. Go back and watch that video. And I actually have an article where we break down exactly how much it costs for an earth burial and cremation right now. On an average for earth burial, it's gonna be like $17,000. You need like $20,000 for earth burial right now. And usually I express to my members at least between no less than 15,000 for earth burial, not a penny less. 15,000 at least. But after we calculated everything, and this is based off of 2024, it was 17,000. So just imagine now. See, here's what people don't understand. We have a little thing called inflation. I think now everybody is feeling inflation right now, right? Well, guess what? A funeral, later down the road, we have inflation built in as well. So not built in, but we have to think about inflation. So everything is going up, you guys. Cremations and burials is the same. It's going up. So right now, I suggest everyone get $30,000 because that will cover partial inflation. Right now, if we know that cost of an earth burial is leading towards 20,000, it will be 20,000 at least by 2026 or 2027. Our earth burial will cost 20,000. I promise you that. So now we have to think about, oh snap. Like let's just say you're 20, let's just say you're 30 years old right now and you want to have you're single, but you want to have a family and whatnot. What you can do right now is get at least final expense coverage, which is whole life. You can just get a policy right now that is going to take care of your funeral. So that way your family won't have to come out of pocket or they won't have to ask for help, right? So you can get a $15,000 or $20,000 policy. However, I will suggest if it's within your means, if it's within your budget, let's go ahead and make sure you at least secure a $50,000 policy. Why? Because later down the road, when you already have a family, you get married, you have kids, XYZ, you're already going to have a $50,000 in place. So when you are older, you that will be secured. And guess what? Your premium that you'll be paying for was based off of your age at 30. It's not going to be based off of your age at 50. So with whole life, you locked in that premium rate right then and there at your attained age. Okay. And it's not going to expire, and it accumulates cash value. So I just wanted to let y'all know that, because if you have like private student loans, if you have credit card debt, or let's just say, for an example, or your family, you take care of your family, you need to have coverage, especially if you take care of your family as well. You need to have coverage. If you have mortgage, if you have a mortgage, you need to take care of your family, like real talk. A young professional left, for an example, a young professional left like $100,000 to their parents instead of debt. So just think about it. Like first of all, no parent wants to think about burying their child. So I hate that I brought up, but it's real life. Like that happens. However, if that was to happen, wouldn't you want to make sure that you're able to leave your family? Let's just say you might not have kids, but you have a niece and a nephew, or you may have godchildren, or you may have parents that's struggling. You're helping them. You want to make sure you leave them with enough funds, right, to continue on living. So a lot of people don't think about it, but I definitely wanted to I cannot express the importance of life insurance, but I wanted to at least come on here and we talk about exactly 5 myths, okay, that most people, we talk about 5 myths. So let's see here. Let's see if I have any questions in the chat. No questions in the chat. Not that I know of. Nope, no questions in the chat. Okay. So let's actually go back and let's wrap it up. So myth number one, I'm young. I don't need life insurance yet. Okay. That's myth number one. Myth number two, life insurance is too expensive. Is life insurance too expensive? I don't think life insurance is too expensive, you guys. It's not. It really is not. Myth number three, I have life insurance through my job. I'm good. All right. Again, there's no such thing as job security. So if you think that you're covered with that, unfortunately, you're not. It's always good to make sure that you have a policy that you fully control, you guys. You want to have a policy that you fully control. Okay. And then myth number four, I can just get life insurance later down the road. I'm telling you now, it's going to cost more. So God forbid if one of y'all see this video and they're like, oh, I'm just going to get it later down the road. Okay. Remember this video. Remember my face later down the road. And you're going to be like, why does it cost so much? Well, it would have been younger if you got it. Nick tried to save y'all, but hey, nobody want to listen to Nick. Okay. And myth number five is I don't need life insurance if I'm single. Yes, you do. You do need life insurance when you're single. Okay. And look at it this way. You're securing your future self, your future family. That's how I look at it. I'm securing and I'm taking care of my future family later down the road. Okay. So now that you know the truth, it's time to take action, you guys. All right. So I just wanted to let everybody know that I am a licensed life insurance agent. I am licensed in Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, Ohio, and Texas. And I'll leave the states below in a description. But you can always book a consultation at no cost to you, none whatsoever. And what I do is I do actually needs analysis. I ask you questions so we can figure out exactly what is best for you, because everybody is different. Some people may be single. Some people are single with dependents. Some people are married with no children. Some people married with children. You know, you feel me? Like some people are older. You may be a senior and you're like, I'm on a fixed income. Well, I mean, that's fine. Everybody, we can just, but first of all, it doesn't matter. We're going to budget regardless. So whatever's comfortable for you and whatever makes sense. Always remember this, you guys. And if no one else tell you, I want to tell you as your life insurance bestie, get a policy where it's affordable for you now. And then as your budget increase, when I say budget, as your income increase and you have more money, then you can just add on coverage later down the road. So you don't want to be you don't want to be a person where you're like, oh, I can't afford it now. When you know you can afford at least you can afford $30 a month or $40 a month. You know you can afford $10 a day. I'm sorry, $10 a week. You can afford $10 a week because there's ways where you can make $10. There is. Like if you're doing, there's just ways where you can make $10 right now. I'm just being honest with you. And so there's ways where if you can't make an additional $10, look at your budget and see exactly where where that wasteful spending is going, because you can be eating out. So you can be going to restaurants, and there go your $40 right there. Or you can be going to the liquor store, there go your $40 right there. So you guys, it's all about budgeting. You have to, but we have to budget. We have to learn how to budget. Currently right now, the United States we're in debt, and because of spending. Well, shoot, if American people is hurting because we're not budgeting property, and I'm not saying all, I'm saying but a large group of people, I'm gonna include myself, I'm not budgeting properly. And so after I budget properly, I was like, oh, I can't afford this, I'm tripping, let me make sure I take care of myself. So that's the mentality you need to have. Okay. So just budget properly. But let's just say you can't do 40, but you can do 20. All right, cool. Let's start from there. $5 a week. $5 a week, you guys. We can do at least a $20 policy a month. You can really do that. You can. I'm just letting you know. Okay. So if you have any questions, go ahead and put your questions below in the comment section. Also, if you have a policy and you have not, like if you don't even know what type of coverage you have, I actually do policy reviews. Okay. So I do policy reviews. It doesn't matter if you got this policy with another company, but you need to know exactly a policy review. You need to have a policy review, which brings me to my next point, because I wrote it down here. Make sure. Okay. So all of my millennials, or all of my millennials, especially, a lot of our parents are baby boomers. Y'all have that talk with your parent and ask your parent, hey, do you have life insurance on your job, or do you have life insurance outside of your job, or do you have both? Ask them that question. If they say, oh, I only have life insurance through their job, then you need to say, well, when you retire, you're going to lose that. You're going to lose it. Your job insurance, your life insurance through your job. Now, if they work for the government and they're about to retire, there are some government agencies that have a clause where they have permanent insurance, which is whole life. But not all agencies are created equal by the federal government and by the state. So you really need to ask them, hey, let's take a look at this policy, or contact your HR and let's find out exactly how everything is going to be aligned when you retire. Have that hard conversation, you guys, especially to my millennials with their parents, especially if y'all have baby boomer parents, because they're over 60. Like if they're baby boomers right now, they are in their 60s or they're approaching 70s, you guys. We need to make sure that our parents, our aunties, our uncles, they are taken care of and they have coverage. Some may think that they're insured when they're not, because they got a term policy years ago. So you need to ask these questions. I beg you, please ask these questions to your parents, because if your parent thinks that they are covered when they are not because they got a term policy, it's not their fault. So I'm just going to say that it's nobody's fault. But now is the time. If they are in good health, we need to see exactly what they have, because y'all want to be properly covered. I actually did a post on TikTok today, because one of my friends, he's on TikTok too, and I actually did a stitch on his video. And pretty much he was right. You guys, the money that you pay in a policy is not going to be the amount of money. The money that you pay monthly for your monthly premium is not going, you're not going to even be able to pay for the actual coverage amount of the policy. So if you're paying in $40 a month and you got let's just say you have a $30,000 policy, depending on your age, by the time you pass away, you're not going to pay it. You would have not invested $30,000 in that policy. So always remember this: what you pay into your policy, your family is going to get back double. Okay? Double. So I don't want to hear people say, well, life insurance is a scam and I'm just going to save. I'm sorry. So do you have $30,000 or $40,000 in your checking account right now? And you may do in your savings account. You may actually have that. But who saves for their funeral, you guys? You guys, common sense. So y'all mean to tell me, for the people that will say, well, Nick, I'm saving for my life insurance. I'm just going to continue to save money for my funeral. Who saves for their funeral? Who saves? And if you're saving if you put a set of money aside, are you including inflation in that? Are you including an additional 8%? You got it. Because guess what? Let's just say you live until be 90 years of age. Are you factoring that inflation, how much it's going to cost when you're 90 years of age? Y'all, at the end of the day, nobody saves for a funeral. So stop it. Stop with the nonsense. Stop with the BS. Go ahead and get that policy. Go ahead and get it. Okay? So if you want to learn more about the different type of products, then tomorrow, same time, same place, I'm going to go over the difference between whole life and term. But I do actually have a ebook. It's like I think it's like 1 or 2 pages, a free ebook, and it breaks down exactly the main 3 different products of life insurance. So if you click the link in my description box, you'll be able to get a free ebook, download it, read over it. And if you want to schedule a consultation with me, if you want to schedule a consultation with me, so that way we can review your policy. If you have a policy and you never had a policy review, or if you want to see exactly what are your options, what you may get approved for life insurance, click on that link as well. And then you can schedule an appointment with me. So you can schedule an appointment, and I'm available. You can schedule an appointment for this week. And again, you guys, it's based off of what is comfortable for you. Everybody I see has different needs and different wants, to be completely honest with you. So like, for an example, I'm like, for a single person that has no dependents, there's no need for them to get coverage to protect their child's education, because they don't have any children. So their needs are going to be totally different from somebody that has a child. So I just wanted to let everybody know that. So the premium is going to be different too. But again, it's based off of what's comfortable for you. I cannot stress that enough. Get what's comfortable for you, and then you can always add on as your budget increase. Okay. All right. So again, in the description box, go ahead and click on the link, download that free ebook so you can find out more about life insurance. And then once you read over it, go ahead and schedule an appointment with me so we can get you covered, or at least I can answer any questions that you may have, especially. And then y'all, for real, ask your parents if they have life insurance, and then ask to see that policy, you guys. Like, at the end of the day, as we are getting older, I don't know if y'all realize it or not, but our roles are changing. Children are becoming the parents, and the parents are becoming the child. We have to make sure that our parents are covered, because at the end of the day, when they do pass, guess who's going to have to do the work, and guess who's going to have to do all the planning? You, as the child, is going to have to plan. And guess what? If they don't have insurance and if their policy canceled, guess who have to pay for it? You. Or guess who's going to have to ask for help? You. It's nothing wrong with asking for help, but if you can go ahead and get coverage to take care of at least final expenses, why wait? Why not just go ahead and get it, you guys? So, if you found this helpful, make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. And share this with a friend, with the family member, you guys. I just started this channel and I just wanted to just come on and make sure I spread awareness because I'm very passionate about what I do, as you can see. But so a way to help support the channel, make sure you like this video and share and subscribe. And oh, excuse me, you guys, April 1st, I'm gonna be on here every day, all day, every day. Now I may miss a day. No, I'm not. Let me not say that. But the goal is to be on here every day. And we're talking about life insurance at 1 o'clock for those individuals that is actually interested in being a life insurance agent. It's always good for you to join both lives. But if you're interested in being a life insurance agent, or if you know somebody that is interested in being a life insurance agent, at 1 p.m., like earlier today, I went into detail as far as how to become an agent. So you can actually watch that replay as well, you guys. Okay. So the goal is for us to get to 1,000 subscribers by April 1st. All right. So we cousins here, we family here. Whenever I was training agents and our little team, my team was called No Limit. So that's why it's No Limit Nikki. So I'll be like cousins, like we all cousins, we all family. So share this with your cousins, share this with your family so we can grow the community and we can spread awareness, especially so we can make sure everybody's protected, okay? All right, so it is me, and I'm gonna wrap this up. My name is Nikki, No Limit Nikki, and my name is No Limit Nikki because I truly believe that there is no limit to your success, and I help secure life solutions. Okay, so it's your life insurance bestie. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and I'll catch you on the next one. And make sure you catch the live from earlier today and for last week. Okay. All right. Later.